before we get into this, perhaps if I can just let everyone know that when you see these spaces, what we were most excited about showing you today, which often you don't get to see, is the behind the scenes look. So, for example, the pool, typically you see this vision that we've got here on screen now, and you see the completed product. You don't actually get to see what happens behind the scenes into the planning, the finishes, the materials, the thought process, how we make sure everything gets maintained so well. So that's what we're hoping to do for you today. Now, those of you that are worried when you see each of these spaces and realise that they've still got a fair bit of work to go through, rest assured the way that builders work is they leave the common areas to last. They're the open spaces, they're the ones that will get trashed and destroyed if they finish them too early. So these are the last bits that they're bringing home. And also, despite what you may see on that everyone's favourite program, The Block, we have not novices, we have real people, as Sean just explained to you before, and we may have up to a couple of hundred men on site finishing all of these. So the pool and gym, you can see it there. It's got that fantastic view and the gym. So let's stop sharing that screen. And Lucas and Colin, can you hear us there?
Colin, what on earth are you doing?
Lucas, there you go.
Okay. Right, were you just tiling there, were you, Colin?
James, you talk so much. I didn't know what to do. It's like The Block, yeah? Just getting in here, getting all the epoxy grouting done. You said it wasn't done by novices, so I was just getting...
Right, so there we go. So look, those of you that are worried because you've never seen a tiler in a suit, Colin McKenzie is our International Development Director, and he is the man with the technicals, with the skills and the knowledge. He is our representative and your representative on site every day. He doesn't actually
what a great
do real tiling, but yes, if you ask him, he is the smartest man in the world that he knows, and there is nothing that he can't do. So I'm sure he's probably thrown on a rung of those tiles. So Colin, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Not a problem, James. And I just want to prove how smart I am. It is Property Exchange Australia. That's what PEXA means.
There we go. So you heard it first. Whoever actually cares what it means, because PEXA is an acronym and easy to know, but there it is for those of you that do. Lucas, you there as well.
I would prove your content.
Yes, thank you. I'm here.
Yep. Yeah, welcome, Lucas. So if I can ask first, Lucas, what's your favourite part of this area on level 41? And
okay. I know, James, that we don't have hours at all, so I'll try to make it very quick. And while I show you, this amazing view.
Sorry, Lucas, you're just a bit quiet. We're struggling to hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's a bit better. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so basically this views, I mean, every single one of our owners and their families get to enjoy this 7 days a week. Not restricted to if you live in levels 20 and above or whatever. Everybody can come here, regardless which level, which apartment they purchase in our building. They can come here and enjoy the amazing facilities and the amazing views that we have for them.
Great. All right. Now, I should have mentioned it before everyone on the call, and I apologise. With the technology here, the best viewing experience you'll get is on a computer or a large iPad with a screen. I believe that whoever is talking will become the active screen, so it should flick between myself and Colin and Lucas at the moment, and the others when they join. If not, and you're in gallery view, it might be a bit hard and a bit small to see. Those of you that are watching on Facebook, I don't think there's much we can do. It's just on gallery view. So if you remember, that's what you guys will be seeing. All right, so sorry about that. So Colin, can you show us the pool? I did see you tiling.
Absolutely.
Can you show us that space?
Yeah, 100%. Let me just jump on here for a sec, James. Oh, God.
Hang on. I'm not Oprah. I don't want you to start confessing your undying love for me in a second, Tom Cruise.
All right, not a problem. Let me show you what we've got here. As you see, an amazing pool with a beautiful tile. It's a Bazaza tile. Now, James, I'm going to tell you in a little bit about that tile, so please try not to cut me off.
All right,
but I want to show you a couple of things
30 seconds
first.
on complex detail only, please.
I know you chastised me last time. So very quick, amazing seat sitting right here. And the reason, James, we put it here, you know what I can see? I can see blue, 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 blue everywhere. I can see the bay. I can see the lake. It's really designed for people to lounge in and have fun. And let me show you something else I'm really excited about. Do you know what this is, James? Take a wild guess. What do you reckon this is?
I don't know. Is that the size of the pool? It's just a mini pool, is it?
Come on, James. Come on, come on, come on. This is our beautiful jet lounge. Now, I would sit down, but it's just been epoxy grouted. This is an idea that I did myself. No one's ever done it before. It's absolutely my innovation.
Yeah.
Do
Rubbish.
you believe that? Yeah. Anyway, okay, all right. I stole it from Crown. They've got an amazing pool. And what we decided to do is that we would introduce this little jet lounge. So, and last time you said I wasn't swimming right, so I practiced my little swimming there, James.
Yeah. I've seen Ian Thorpe do far superior to you.
So as I'll do breaststroke. There you go. As I swim into the jet lounge, I got hot water pumping in. I can sit down, enjoy the amazing view, come back into the pool, and obviously get in and out of these spaces really, really, really easily. At all times, as I'm standing in the pool, I can see the incredible view.
So sorry, Colin, just to go back to this jet lounge. So it's actually integrated with the pool. So you don't have that issue that you've got to jump in and out, slip over,
100%.
get stuck. You can just easily walk between both spaces while still being in the water.
Exactly right.
So a man of my larger size wouldn't need to struggle to get out, to get in and out of each
You wouldn't
each
even
area.
need a step ladder to get it in, 100%.
That's great.
So yeah, it works beautifully. Absolutely beautiful. Now, am I allowed to talk about this technical stuff at all? Because I know you get funny when I do.
Just keep it easy for our callers.
Okay. Very, very quickly. As you know, we made a major upgrade to the pool. These are beautiful Italian Bazazza tiles. Now, James, let me tell you why I love them. I love them because the beautiful, beautiful color, the quality, you do not see the glue through. They do not delaminate over time. And this little detail here, right? What does this look like, James? Looks like simple grout to you, right? Very simple grout.
It does.
But let me tell you something about this grout.
I've seen them do that on the block.
Grout.
It can't be that hard, is it?
Well, well, as you can see, that's my grout. Totally missing. And so this is an epoxy grout. It is a resin. It is waterproof. Why do we use that? What it does is it creates a monolithic surface. So rather than little tiles coming off here and there, they become one impervious surface and is amazing for the life of the pool. So we've spent
what you're saying
a
is
huge
it
amount of
actually
money.
Creates it into one solid sort of
Absolutely.
covering
So,
rather than individual tiles.
100%. And you know, at your house, right? Tiles are falling off because the kids are picking them and so on.
Yeah.
This will not happen on this pool.
Did you want to upset me? I want a pool like this, not my tiny little baby bath.
Well, there is a spare box I can bring over for you if you like.
Right, good.
So now I might just jump out of here. Now,
so, sorry, just
if I may,
having a look, we were seeing on that vision that I gave, and that column that's behind you was in the middle of the pool before. Has that changed? Has it?
Yes, indeed. So what we did, and James, you know yourself, when we're designing these buildings, we don't until we get into the thick of it. So our consultant team, MaxCon, Rinkovich Consultants, we've worked really hard and invested a lot of money to shift the column out of our beautiful jet lounge. I couldn't have given it to you otherwise, James, and shifted it way outside the pool. What that means is I've got unencumbered views, and obviously you can enjoy the whole space without having a big column in the middle of it.
Okay. Lucas, can you just pan around sort of maybe just behind Colin and just show that expanse of the pool? Because I don't think everyone got that, including the view.
While he's doing that, James, I might tell you about my beautiful stone wall.
Yep.
So what we've also done is, and if Lucas sort of pans around once he's done over there, we've actually now, since the last broadcast, which we did on Saturday, and this gives you an idea how fast we're moving, they've now gone and installed this beautiful tundra feature wall on the back of the pool. And they're beginning to continue on with the rest of the fit out, where we'll be adding black mosaics around the columns and an amazing, amazing timber ceiling. I'll just show you a sample of that, James. Have a look.
So sorry, Colin, tundra, that's a natural stone, is it?
It is. Now, James, do you like this? This will be clad in the ceiling. It's quite an amazing, I mean, this is the kind of thing you'd like with, isn't it?
I think so. I'd like to knock you over the head with that, that's for sure.
Well, that shows how much you know. This is a piece of ply I found on the ground. No, it's not going to be that rubbish. In these amazing ceilings here, right now, it's just boring. But what we're going to have is all the surfaces will be concealed with a click batten featured timber that goes amazing with the tundra tiles, the black mosaics, I'm excited. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
All right. Now I know you've got to run down to the ground floor. So before we get rid of you, possibly pushed off the level, maybe, Lucas, hint, hint.
Possibly.
You look like a man that works out at least 5 to 7 times a week. What about
100%.
the gym? How do we access the gym, and how's the progress happening down there?
Well, first of all, the way that I became so skinny was spending a lot of time in the steam room. All right. That's actually, I was a very, very large man, got in the steam room, shrunk down. So I might just quickly, if I can, because I know we're running short of time.
Yes, you can. No, that's a very good point to bring up.
I just want to show you the steam room. This steam room is going to have an amazing tundra tiles all over the walls, beautiful black mosaics. But most importantly, James, very, very importantly, if I get Lucas to come around here and I just jump out of the way, this is what they get from the steam room, James. An incredible view minus the Alimax screen, right?
So we've actually got the steam room position so you can be in there getting the view as well. It's not sort of tucked away.
Yeah, and as you know, major change. We used to have that in the back of house. We realized it was a bit annoying to see all the wet footprints and tracks. So what we did, put it right beside the pool so you can move in and out of the wet areas without any dramas whatsoever. So you can sit in there, get really hot, come and jump in the pool, enjoy yourself, and go backwards and forwards. So quite a big change that we made.
All right, sorry, 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. I really want to see that gym. I feel like it's somewhere I should spend more time.
Absolutely. Oh, that's that hair that I promised you. You know how you're looking for that? I'll bring that down for you. Just
yes, later on. My grey hair. Thank you.
100%. There's a little bit of that bonding stuff if you want to put something on top as well. All right, this is our gym. Does not look like much.
So hang on, have you exited the pool, or how have you got there?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. So what we've got here, James, again, a major change. Those of you who saw the plans during the time where we had the initial concepts, this used to be an isolated stairwell. I wasn't happy with that. Worked very, very hard with MaxCon. We spent quite a bit of money, and we basically opened up the entire staircase. So now, rather than the gym being just a little isolated small area, you get total visibility into the pool space. And of course, the people in the pool can see down into the gym as well. Not only is it light, it's airy, but it creates a really good sense of having a sort of a larger amenity and a great space to be.
So in terms of how this is going to be fit out, is this with 1 or 2 treadmills and a couple of dumbbells, or what can people expect?
Come on, James. Come on. You know me better than that. Now, we've invested tens of thousands of dollars in here. 5 treadmills, these dip machines, stationary bikes, all those kind of fantastic things will be in place prior to anyone coming in and starting to settle their apartments. So significant amount of money. And more importantly, James,
gym to get to your physique before we meet everyone?
You need to see a good surgeon, James. So you can just imagine these amazing mirrors. Now, James, these are not slim mirrors. This is actually what I look like. Yeah. So sitting there, pumping iron. What an amazing view. You get to see the mountains. You get to see virtually everything from the gym. An incredible space.
All right. Now, I do actually want you to talk technical. We've had a couple of questions previously, and I think Tracy mentioned one there from someone who's on level 39 apartment. What's going to happen, now they've seen your size, you're doing, say, a 300 kilo deadlift, and you just drop that bar when you're done. What's going to happen? Like, is that going to come crashing through the ceiling, or, they're going to get the loud noise? How does that work?
Let me show you something very quickly here. See how this step is really big? That is not a mistake, my friend. That was intentional. What we're doing here, and if you have a look here, just look at this little block. We are installing a 180 mil acoustically isolated floor, James. Do you know what that means?
Yep. No idea.
Okay. Basically, is
that when they play the song without the music behind it?
That's exactly right, 100%. Now, the purpose of this floor, sorry, we just got an Alimac riding right past us. Purpose of this floor is to make sure that noise is not transmitted to the levels below. So effectively, I don't know if anyone can hear me now, because you guys going up and on it. What we've got is rubber mounts, acoustic springs, along with ply, and an amazing 40 mil rigger pole topping. It is designed to isolate the sounds within the gym so no one else is affected by it.
Okay. So basically that's like another floor on a floor.
100%.
Great. All right. Now you're going to join us again on ground floor. How are you getting down
I
there?
am indeed. Well, I was going to take the alley back, but if you heard it, it is just left. So it looks like I will be running, walking, or whatever. It was an epic fail on the weekend. So this time I'm going to try and pace myself and see if I make it to the bottom before
Okay,
I
so
collapse.
just a question. I'm a huge sports fan. I know you are too. Obviously, that
100%.
accent of yours, where's that from?
Canada.
Right, Canada. So if I go back to the 80s, Ben Johnson, 100-meter world record breaker, fantastic result, only to be found he was on the steroids. Is that what you sort of pumped into yourself to get you down there?
Well, I would if I could, but unfortunately, no such thing is available to us. So I'll have to use good old adrenaline, James, if you let me go. Maybe
Right,
just give me a quick insult.
Stretch up and let us fire the starting gun.
All right,
on your
let me know
marks,
when we're ready.
set, go.